Oh, lost audio there for a minute.
Good morning, everybody out there. Let me know if you can actually hear us. Phil lost audio at some point, and I forgot to
Do I
go
have-
live when I
do I
said
have
I
it
was
back?
going live.
Do I have it
Yeah,
back?
we can hear you. We can hear you,
I
Phil.
can hear you, Phil. Can you hear me?
I can,
Yes,
Rose.
we can hear you.
Okay, good, because I couldn't hear the intro at all.
You couldn't hear the intro. Did anyone else out there in Cyberland hear the intro?
I did.
I heard it, but I'm in the room. Can you hear us now, Rose?
You're always in the room.
We've got all of 10 people watching today, and I apologize because I thought this was starting at 3 when we agreed that, I guess...
Mike says no sound.
Yeah, Mike says no. Do we have sound now, Mike? Wonder
now they're
says
hearing
he's
everything,
hearing everything.
including our bickering.
We didn't
Please.
bicker.
Please give us a 5x5 if you can hear us.
Give us a 5x5 if I should go get a dose of Robitussin. Lord.
Wait, now no sound at all? Are you trying to say that we don't talk at all?
We are talking. It's not my fault.
I think it's Mike's problem.
I think Mike's messing with us because
I
I'm
do too.
hearing everything.
I think there's technical difficulties.
Sunken Grave says he has heard everything, so we'll go with Sunken Grave because we can trust Sunken Grave. So hello everybody, this is the panel show with 3 people on the panel because I confused everybody by scheduling for 3 instead of 2 because somebody told me 2, and I, of course, am burning both candles at both ends and then lighting the middle on fire just for the hell of it.
Sure.
So I've got a handful of fire and melted wax, and I'm wondering what the hell I did.
Okay.
I didn't bring the frying pan today, so.
Ooh.
Well, we were expecting the frying pan. How am I going to get motivated if you're not going to hit me?
Use it to make the burgers.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, Rose.
I have a sound of a frying pan.
You're supposed to have a big cast iron frying pan, and Hank was going to send you one, I think.
I don't know about cast iron, but I do have a frying pan. It's just, it's not worthy of hitting someone with. I need to fix the cast iron one first.
Ooh.
I think Hank has one that's an inch thick that he was going to send you that would really do some damage. Costco's. Well, Hank got his personally welded by gnomes in Germany.
Really? Gnomes? That's special.
Yep, gnomes in Germany. They put it together. Yes.
Yep.
What else did you get in Germany?
That's the story we're going with.
Yeah, because
the Rottweiler Germany too, huh?
Well, the Rottweiler is talking to him again. So
yes,
Rottweilers originated from Germany.
Did they?
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell us that story while reminding.
Called Rottweil, I think.
As I remember to put the scroll up for the first time in a week.
I'm distracting.
Well, we're a walking disaster today. I was learning how to equalize my voice and how to make the daily recorded show not sound like crap. So I've been learning Adobe Audition.
Ooh.
Yes. And it has an old-timey radio voice preset that I'm thinking about using.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes. So I can talk like this, I think. How you doing, Skipper?
One of these days I'm going to have to share my editing program with you. It's not very
good. Editing program, really cool. Rose, I'm using Adobe.
I'm pretty sure I can make. Oh my god! No! At work,
What's that? What's it called? That's swell. Have a kippa.
Kippa? Are
Have a
we
kippa.
Jewish
I don't know. We're just talking.
At work the other day, I got so annoyed and I was so tired that I started doing commentary on what we were doing.
Oh, good. So what were you saying? Give us commentary. Come on.
Rose is helping with the tres leches, mostly because she does not want milk all over the table.
But we all do that. We all do that. Sometimes I do that with the cats. I'm like, yes. Cecilia is now lighting a fire, and here's Jack to stare at it. And Jack is about to be burned as I pick him up and throw him out the window.
The other thing was that I was helping one of the trainees. As the other trainee, I look over at her and I go, Marissa really wishes that Rose would do the strawberry peach sensations for her, but Rose is not. Rose is going to mess with the messy milk.
So, folks, we're here for our I don't know, discussion panel today. So we have a couple of topics to discuss. We're here because we're here. We normally be doing Karen Reed murder trial coverage, but Karen Reed is not back, unfortunately, until Monday, and then she's off Tuesday and next Friday. So in the next 2 weeks, you've got all of 3 more days of Karen Reed coverage, or from now until the end of next week, that is. So
Jim's
we've had fun. Well, that's why I'm doing Adobe Audition in the background. Fellas and gals, how you doing? How you doing, Linux guy? Linux wasn't around back in my day. Back in my day, we had an abacus. And we counted on our fingers and toes, all 15 of them. Because we worked the mine and lost a lot of them.
Where's the canaries?
What canaries? Canaries weren't even born yet.
The canaries.
We just brought another Pope Phil down with us. And if he passed out, he was either drunk or dead. And it was okay to keep working.
Not drunk. Maybe a little high on Molly, but not drunk.
Oh, so you were dead all the time. This was back in the 1940s.
Too young for you.
What?
What's that?
Why are you after my best friend? She is too young for you. I understand she's gone for a recent divorce, but still, she is too young for you, Pope Phil.
How do you know?
Because she's my age.
And why does that make it too young for me? What?
Too young?
I'm teasing. She's actually 3 years older than me.
Phil's only been alive since the 1800s. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, considering she's a sovereign citizen, do you still?
Oh no! And you're still friends?
Listen, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that
at all. We don't talk about what? That she's the perfect match for Jose Chile DeCastro?
I mean, oh, sovereign citizen too. You wouldn't believe how many.
Can you just imagine Chile showing up with your friend to dinner, and Chile's sitting there at the table, looking at you, giving you a trifle.
Drinking,
okay, that's just now you're just being cruel for cruelty's sake, Jim.
Jim, my friend just stopped drinking like 2 years ago. So that would probably happen 2 years ago. Her judgment is no longer impaired on that front.
Well, if she's a sovereign citizen, then Chile is her god and her governor.
No, representative. Now he's going to
I've
the.
seen her links of him, and she goes, "What the? What this animal? Mine's are Rex."
Now he's going to write laws, Jim. He's going to be in the Senate or the House of Representatives. I one of the two.
I'm sorry, he's doing what now? He can't even write a proper lawsuit.
Well, he's going to write bills that he's going to pass into law as governor.
Yes. Yeah.
You mean
Because-
bills as in pay me bills?
No, bills
Because
as in
that's the only thing he's going to be able to do.
he's
my God.
going to write new laws and
I
legislature,
know.
Yes.
which as governor he can do apparently.
Well, no, he's changed. He's changed from wanting to be governor. He's changed. He wants to be in the House of Representatives or the Senate.
Well,
He realizes that's where their laws are made, and so he can make new law.
but I
Okay,
think he's
where's
going
the
to be
Schweiker
both.
guy? Because I'll send him an email. You know, there's very few people who know. Let's keep him out of there, okay?
Good evening, Shuggy. How are you?
Hi,
Rubber,
Shuggy.
rubber, Shuggy. Rubber.
Yes, it's a train wreck this afternoon, but we're up to 25 people. 24 people. 24 whole people watching us across Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube today. 23 whole people.
And if you have not hit the like button, I will rain frying pans down upon the AI overlords and break them.
Oh.
Wait. The nuns aren't going to like that. That's...
They might. They might.
Frying pans at the end of the day. They will like it.
They might.
Bow before the women of the church.
Why do I want to watch Casper now, that live action movie? There were no nuns in Casper.
No. Oh, wait. The movie that had the scientist guy. No, the scientist. They
Christina
moved
Ricci.
into the house that belonged to Casper's father, who was a scientist.
Yeah, and they had
A very,
cameos
very long time.
from Ghostbusters. Dan Aykroyd was in it for a minute.
Yeah.
And he had a mustache.
It shows you how long it's been since I've watched that movie.
Well, that's not my fault. It was from, like, right when you were, like, 3 years old. That's not my fault.
I think 6. Maybe. It was like a 1994, 95 movie.
Something like that.
Yeah,
All
because I
I know-
remember then Casper Wendy came out, and I still had cable at that time. So, so it had to be between 93 to 98.
Something like that. Because it was, like, immediately following Adam's Family Values, I think.
That was stupid.
What, you didn't see Adam's Family Values?
Oh, no. I saw it. It was just kind of stupid. The plot line was weird. It was weird.
Well, that's what the 90s were all about. You remember you had your Spice Girls dolls?
I never had Spice Girl dolls. I never liked Spice Girls.
Why didn't
But
you
my
like
adopted
Spice Girls?
siblings love Spice Girls. I literally love them.
What were you listening to? Grunge?
Papa Roach, Metallica.
You weren't listening to Spice Girls.
No, I was listening to Queens and Michael Jackson more often than anything like that. Or classical music. I had weird music preference.
Well, that's not weird. That's just classic music.
For elementary school person, it is
Well,
weird.
you were an educated elementary school person then.
Educated.
Educated.
Yeah.
Educated.
I also spend most of my time sitting on the floor with people doing puzzles.
Okay.
Rose is sophisticated.
Sophisticated? What's that?
Sophisticated.
Well,
That's the
well,
last thing to describe me at this point in life.
Rose is a little too high class for us, Jim.
She's too high class. Why is she too high class? Because she drinks out of a glass and not out of the tap?
Not out of her hands.
She's got a bottle there. I ain't never seen a bottle before.
She gotta use a glass.
Person.
So, see, you're sophisticated.
I'm a librarian because it's the only decent looking thing in my room, okay?
What?
Half my room is surrounded by stuffed plushies of various horror
Oh.
films,
Oh, nice.
and they're not mine.
Well,
Yes.
see, I can tell you're more sophisticated than me and Jim because you have books.
Well, that's a backdrop
I have
because
books
it
too. They're
moves.
arranged weirdly in different places where Dexter cannot get to them.
Yeah, see, the books is a backdrop because it moves from time to time.
Oh,
Yes.
she's pulling a chili. She's pulling a chili.
See, there it went. There it went.
It's actually a wall tapestry.
Tapestry. See, again,
Tapestry.
with the sophistication that is beyond me and Jim.
It's
Tapestry.
Tapestry.
Listen, there's this door here. My mom hates it, so it's
Do you got indoor plumbing too?
the closet, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, see,
Do
she's
you
got
the
indoor plumbing.
Indoor plumbing?
Got indoor plumbing.
Oh no, I have one over the window too. It's like a forest theme because early in the morning it's just too freaking hot and the curtain does not go all the way up to block out the sun.
Blocks out the sun.
I don't want it to block out. I want it to block out the sun. So now I have a tapestry over a curtain.
A tapestry over a curtain. But it still doesn't. Or does it?
It makes it a little less blinding in the morning, and I can trick Dexter to go back to sleep.
Okay. I used to have blackout blinds in my bedroom as a kid. You just pull it shut, and the room would be in complete darkness.
Yeah, well, we don't mess with the blinds here. They're older than me. Okay, we don't mess with the blinds. We just have curtains over it.
Well, if they were older than Shuggy, we'd have to be scared because he says he doesn't remember the 90s.
Apparently, Shuggy claims that Pope is our chaperone.
Is he?
No, it's a frying pan.
No.
528. It's a frying pan, not a candlestick. I have the frying pan. Candlesticks were last year.
I'm glad it's a frying pan. I don't know. I don't want her sticking me with a candlestick.
My God. And then we used to have a variety of them too, especially the ones that had like the metal stick in the candle frame where you went.
Oh, I'd rather be clanged with the frying pan than inserted with the candlestick.
Well, a 10-inch would take out someone's head pretty well, but the 12 will give them a concussion. Let's go with the 12-inch. Cast iron,
Oh,
yes.
I'm scared.
Cast iron from the gnomes.
Phil, help me,
Can't
Phil.
help.
Help.
I can't. There is no help for you, Jim.
Mike, keep it up. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do, and you're not going to win.
As they say, you made your bed, you got to lie in it.
Who's got a bed? I've got a mattress on the floor.
I used to have one of those too. Until I needed to store things under a bed. Now I have extender rods.
Oh, I've got a bed too, but the cats have taken it over.
That's what the extender rods are for.
What are extender rods?
You put them in the things that roll underneath the bed.
Yeah, but the cats are underneath the bed.
No, you misunderstand. Put the cats in the things that roll underneath stuff there.
The cats live under the bed. That's why I don't go in there. There's usually at least 6 cats. And they're all plotting. And they've all got ideas. And Cecilia is writing her manifesto. I caught her the other day. Sitting here at the computer just typing away Z, 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 and then the equal sign. I mean, in
I'm
cat
not like-
language, that is Shakespeare.
The cat thinks she's Shakespeare, but she's sleeping.
No, when I'm sleeping.
Your cat shakes spheres?
Yes, she
That's
does.
what I'm thinking. That's a little weird. Okay.
That is a little
When
weird.
did you start becoming a fortune teller?
Is she
A
like
fortune teller.
she like to shake up like snow globes, or what kind of spheres does she like to shake?
I'm thinking a crystal ball is what Jim
Oh.
means at this point.
Ooh. He needs a magic 8-ball.
Oh, I remember those. Those are fun.
Yeah, especially when you smash them over my head. That's what I was.
I did no such thing. It was not my fault that you were underneath the porch when that thing fell.
Yeah, when you threw it.
I did not throw it.
You threw it and embedded the little thing in my forehead.
She didn't throw it.
The little thing I kept as a dice.
She didn't
Yes,
throw
a
it,
little-
Jim. She let it fall forcefully.
Yeah, forcefully forward, aimed in the middle of my forehead. This is the things that happen.
Get away. Okay.
Mere happenstance. Mere happenstance.
Should have taken my
Mike
fried
Bar-
head away.
Mike Barnes wants to know when you're going to start singing, Rose.
All right, don't. We're not doing this.
What?
We're not doing this. Popeville, do you know what he's talking about?
I do not know what he's talking about.
Okay, I past live stream of mine, I think like a week ago. This creature here, Mike Barr, came up with this stupid idea that I should sing a song he picked, and I completely destroyed it. Not in a
Speaking of
good way.
destroying stuff, hey, Hank.
Hi, Hank.
Hello.
Hey,
How
Hank.
are you, Hank?
Y'all started early.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried to get the word out. Don't get her started. Somebody didn't listen to the right time and scheduled for the wrong time, and then compromised on the time, and then got hit with
Would
a
that be-
frying pan.
Would that person that scheduled the wrong time be the one that put the time out in the first place?
No comment.
Hank, let's just say mistakes were made.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, all morning mistakes were made.
I don't curse. So take creature, okay?
The same person who had scheduled, I think, or at least put down that tonight's newscast was for June 29th. Yes. And tomorrow's was for June 30th. Even though they were scheduled correctly, he confused everyone.
Okay. Jim,
Yes.
schedule an
Were
appointment with
they?
your doctor to check for early signs of dementia.
No.
You can't
I'm
keep
not.
your time your time. One of your stories the other day was from August.
Yes, and that was yes, I wrote August ice. Because it was 3 a.m. and I forgot.
Uh-huh.
But I fixed it.
Uh-huh.
I fixed it. That's it. I mean, you can't be on my schedule without missing some things, and I still have
Your
to
mind
record.
is one of them.
I have to
I need to
record.
tell you how I reminded him that.
I think Hank, when schedule, he's talking about his pill schedule.
No, my pill schedule is pretty frequent, but
That's my schedule.
yeah, I forgot. Anyway, so we've got a topic. How about a topic? What kind of topic do we want to be topicing on today? How about Chile DeCastro? Let's go around the room and you share your thoughts on Chile DeCastro, starting with Rose.
The narcissistic psychopath who is seriously delusional? It's gonna be
I thought that was me.
You're not a narcissist. You may be a psychopath, but
And he's
really delusional.
And he's definitely delusional. Yes.
There is no. If he actually believes the stuff he says, he needs to be committed to a mental facility so badly. But if this is all an act, can you imagine the unveiling of this whole thing? How many people will absolutely lose their minds?
What, over the real Chile?
Yeah. I mean, he will get. If this is really all an act, can you imagine the actual producers and stuff that will want to hire him? Because if he's been acting this whole time and everyone believes it,
Well,
I
mean,
don't know.
there
come
was
on,
a
it's the
theory
wall
early
of
on.
victory.
There
Go ahead,
was the
Hank.
theory early on in the Chile experience that
Yeah, Kate
Chile
came
could
up
have
with
just been playing. Yeah, and if it's true, he's damn fucking good.
it. Mm-hmm. Stop it. You really, really wanted to. Okay, so I honestly think Chile Castro is completely and totally bonkers. Right, I really do.
Okay.
I do not think that anyone in their right mind. I mean, it would be cool if that was the case. I'm pretty sure that would be fun to watch. But he has. My mom says he's a drug addict. I'm not 100% sure he is not brain damaged and that the whole drug thing is like past tense. And he's just on really, really bad medication.
Well, he's not on any medication if you believe
Right
Chile.
now, he's not.
If you believe Chile, he's not on pot. He's not on his blood pressure pills. He's not on his psych meds.
Exactly why we're having the problem. I think he stopped taking psych meds like a year and a half ago. And there is where he started declining badly.
Chile so anti mental health. Remember how he went after Blue Bacon's dad over being a psychologist?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't remember.
And anytime he talks about psychiatrists or psychologists, they're worse than cops. The way he talks about them.
It's almost like he's a Scientologist. It's that level of hate of psychology.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's just mad at anyone who's going to tell him he's wrong.
Well, that
And if
too.
someone's looking at you that's a mental health care practitioner who has gone through all these schools and stuff, and it's telling you, listen, dude, you are seriously delusional. Okay, you really need help. Then he's not going to believe it because he doesn't believe it. He lives in delusion. So of course he's going to pay them to be the bad guys.
So you're saying that Chile's insane?
I'm pretty sure he is.
In the membrane.
Yeah, I know. I'm jumping back and forth around. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's what the panel's for. I mean, we're a whole 30 minutes into the show, and we're up to 29 people, so welcome everybody from Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And good morning, Gia.
YouTube.
Good morning, Gia.
You
Gia scares me today. Gia scares me today.
Gia, what did you do?
She's been a little feisty in the comment section.
Yeah, she said the F-bomb.
He's always feisty.
More so than usual.
You make it sound like cursing is not a normal thing in your chat.
Cursing's not a normal thing in our chat. We're sweet and innocent. We are G-rated, for gosh darn it.
We're a family fucking program here.
Hank,
yeah.
Hank, we're a family farting, perfect Newton. Perfect Newton.
That damn Tourette's struck again.
See, we don't curse. We're
no,
innocent.
I don't curse. Oh my!
I only curse when I'm giving fiery sermons.
Yes, the Pope. We need absolution for Hank because Hank accidentally swore on the air.
Well,
so we need
accidentally would imply that he did it by accident.
We need a prayer for Hank now, Mr. Pope. Take it away.
Okay.
Jim, I only swear when I speak.
Now,
Actually,
let's be
that's
true.
not
Absolution,
accidentally.
because the sisters are going to take away our program if we continue to swear. So,
Dear,
folks,
dear,
I will
dear,
talk
dear
to the
heavenly
sisters. Do not
sisters.
worry, I will talk to the sisters. I have a great respect for
well,
the sisters. The sisters will have great
Ro-
respect for me because I don't curse.
Rose, let
Dear,
Pope do his
dear,
prayer.
dear heavenly sisters. We pray in the name of all holy that Hank finds his goddamn mind and stops swearing. Amen.
Amen. Rose almost did a spit take on that one. You got her. You got her.
Rose, just a bit of advice when on panel. I advise you from drinking liquids unless you want to spew them over your screen and everybody laugh at you.
Unfortunately, it's that hot here that if I do not drink fluids, my medicine severely dehydrates me. I literally
Fair enough.
have water
Okay.
everywhere.
Just be careful.
Just be forewarned.
But I am
Yeah.
forewarned, do not worry.
Do not worry. Okay. Well, I'm worried about everything. We've got 32
I know you're
people
worried
actually
about
watching.
everything. That's your job.
Remember tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. where it counts, 4 p.m. Mountain, and 3 p.m. on the Pacific time. We've got our daily newscast. And then tomorrow morning, nothing, because Karen Reed won't be back until Monday. And then she's taking Tuesday and Friday off next week.
Okay.
Did you go over the update of what we missed yesterday?
I did not. If you want to do that real fast, that's cool with me, Hank.
Okay. Before lunch, the adults took over the witness stand again, and they're able to broadcast. So the first one up was the emergency room doctor who treated Mr. O'Keefe. Didn't give any exciting information that we didn't know, but gave us that base information that needs to be put forward. And the defense tried to discredit him, and at the end, feebly, and in my opinion, hurt their case even worse yet again.
So Yannetti stumbled as usual.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, his California mouthpiece wasn't there either, so.
Oh, you mean his California side piece wasn't there? Mr. Alan
That
Jackson.
too. Yeah, that too.
Yes. So after the doctor who came on.
Then it was the hospital's pathologist who's in charge of the lab to discuss the alcohol screening that was done on Karen, and how that it's not done at the same level that, well, the defense tried to debunk him by making him say that it's not done at the same level as a forensics lab, and there's basically wanted to make the jury think the hospital's blood alcohol would be severely in question and they're incapable of doing it correctly.
Yeah, they're incompetent. They're incompetent. They don't know what they're doing. At the hospital.
Yeah, they tried the same stuff. They tried the same stuff in pre-trial, tried to get all the BAC stuff thrown out, and the judge was like, no, that's not going to happen.
You're wrong about that, Jim. It was done at pre-trial.
Pre-trial. Okay.
Gotta do it like Judge Manning.
Trial.
Pre-trial.
Rose, try it.
Child.
See, I like how she does it. So did
Of course.
anything out of that witness, Hank?
What's that?
Did the defense get anything out of that witness?
No. There, again, in my opinion, their attempts to discredit him fell well short. The next witness to hit the stand was the forensic. What's the forensic?
Pathologist.
Not pathologist. For the one that over the one that converted the hospital's results into a BAC.
Okay.
But
And
go ahead.
no, go ahead. You were saying.
Yep. He testified the procedures that they go through to do a BAC from the because the hospital doesn't do blood alcohol, they do serum alcohol tests, and when you convert it, you have to use a formula that gives you a range of what the BAC was at the time, and it's because there's factors that make it you can't give an exact BAC off of a serum alcohol.
So what
and he also
they come up with?
It was a rate at the time of the blood draw was a range of 0.07 something to 0.909 something. So almost too drunk to drive to just over too drunk to drive.
And that was what, 8-9 hours after the incident?
The blood was drawn at 9:05 in the morning.
Okay, so approximately 9 hours after the incident, she still was almost legally drunk. Now that, like you've told me in the past, that doesn't mean it isn't a reflection on how much she had to drink 9 hours ago. She could have had more to drink during the night, but that's still pretty significant. If they found John's body at 6 a.m. and she still was technically legally drunk at 9 a.m., I don't know.
Well, funny you should mention that.
Uh-oh.
Because the next thing he testified for was the conversion of what the alcohol would have been at the suspected time of the incident, which they were going with the time of 12:45 a.m.
Right.
And that gave an even wider result because there's a lot of other factors that will vary in that. And but the low end was still very drunk and the high end was much drunker.
You mean drunk girl drunk?
Yes.
You mean
And
like 2-3 times the legal limit drunk?
Oh, we need the body cam of that.
See that's the deal. Karen Reed deleted the Ring doorbell camera footage of her driving up to the house and all of that. And she immediately was smart enough to change all the passwords to the Ring camera for some reason the night of John O'Keefe's death. So she changed the passwords and deleted like 90 Ring doorbell videos. But that's not guilt at all, is it, Rose? That's not guilt.
No, it sounds quite reasonable for someone to override a security system as such.
At a place that wasn't your house. You know, she was staying there, but it wasn't her residence.
Going after the jewelry.
The silverware. She's going after the silverware.
That's it. And apparently she deleted, or she had taken the ATF agent in an area to kiss him in the house earlier in the month, where the camera, she knew there were no coverage by the cameras because she told him that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. But when the defense tried to debunk the expert, they were trying to make out the range different, making it you can't believe their evidence because look how much of a variance there is. Which again didn't hold much water in my opinion, but I'm not one of the jurors. Who knows?
Right.
They also were debunking what the alcohol content was at the time because she could have had alcohol after the incident, which I don't think they've made any claims that she was drinking through the night.
Yeah, and if I don't know, if you can't find your boyfriend and then you later think your boyfriend's dead, why are you going to have another shot?
Because it opens your psychic ability to see him from around the corner under snow.
Yeah.
I mean, and this goes into the controversy now with Turtle Boy, who is apparently turning against other supporters of Karen Reed.
No.
Oh,
Lovely.
wonderful. We now have a family battle.
Yes, because Turtle Boy and the Roccos, who Karen Reed used after Turtle Boy got indicted on all those charges, are now fighting each other. With Karen Reed siding with the Roccos, she has not made one public statement in support of Turtle Boy. She has made statements in support of these people, but not a damn thing in support of Turtle Boy.
Of course not. Turtle Boy got arrested. Took the spotlight off her.
And Turtle Boy, go ahead.
I have a theory why she might have gone to Turtle Boy in all this. Not thinking that the conspiracy theories was actually going to work or anything. She might be setting herself up for a not guilty for reasons of insanity plea.
Okay.
Only somebody who's clinically insane would partner with Turtle Boy.
Well, here's also the question. What if she flips on Turtle Boy, since his charges have a lot more jail time than hers? Remember, she's second-degree murder / manslaughter at this point. She'll be out in 10 years. At the very most, she'll be out in 10 years if she doesn't get out sooner. Turtle Boy is facing, since these were felony witness intimidation charges, he's faced and involved in a murder case. It goes from 10 years to 20 years per charge. So he's facing much more jail time than she is. So could he possibly, or could she possibly accept a plea deal for turning on Turtle Boy? She gets off. Turtle Boy goes to jail for 40 years.
I have another theory. I think she's trying to set it up so that when Turtle Boy gets convicted of witness tampering and all that and harassment, she's in the clear. Like, I didn't support him. He wasn't part of my group. These are the people part of my group. He's something else. He's just throwing my name around type thing. I back up.
Well, right now, not to interrupt, right now he is threatening in the background, supposedly, both the Roccos and Karen Reed with an expose in his blog and on his live stream, and maybe even to go to police with instructions that Karen Reed had previously sent him.
But still,
will
that
he come out with
into the harassment. That she
will he
can
come
say,
out with
no,
a new?
he's making this up because he wants me to get in trouble.
Go ahead, Hank.
Will Turtle Boy come out with a new line of T-shirts of jail Karen Reed?
You might.
He's made a fortune off the free Karen Reed T-shirts.
Well,
$25
hi,
a
Becca.
pop.
Let me ask you this: if it came down to it, right, and Karen Reed were offered some sort of deal where any possible sentence might be mitigated for her testimony against Turtle Boy, do you really think she'd turn that down?
I think she'd take it in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Though he actually was stupid enough to go on his live stream and say that, well, I could turn in Karen Reed.
Yeah.
But I'm too honorable to do that. I could get my charges dropped, but I'd never do that to Karen Reed. Never.
Well,
And then all this background stuff comes out that he's
but and the stupid thing about that whole statement is he believes she's innocent, but if she's innocent, then there's nothing to turn on.
Yeah.
I don't think he believes she's innocent.
I don't think he does either. I think he knows she isn't, but it's Turtle Boy, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, she's 1,000,000% innocent, is according to Turtle Boy.
Yeah.
So.
But I could turn on her.
Yes. Get myself out of trouble.
Right. This just doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, the flip, the flop, the fly here. What's going to happen first? Let's go around the panel. Hank, who's going to turn first? Turtle Boy.
Chloe the dog.
Chloe the dog.
Chloe the dog's going to come out of nowhere and bite both Karen Reed and Turtle Boy in the ass.
And Chloe the dog was supposedly the Albert's dog who supposedly attacked John O'Keefe.
Yeah.
The night of the murder.
Yes.
Yes.
But only on one side of his arm.
Yes. Because she only had teeth on the top, not on the bottom.
Yeah.
They don't know how a dog's teeth work. So only on one side of his arm.
I got
So Pope Phil
to show how a dog's teeth work.
Pope Phil, same question. Who's gonna turn first? Karen or Turtle Boy?
I'm going to go with the Alberts admitting their actual crime family.
Okay. So we've got the dog, we've got the Alberts, and now Rose. Who turns first? Karen Reed or Turtle Boy?
The Wicked Witch of the West when she gets them all sucked up in the tornado.
So Phil's mother-in-law is in this now.
Hey.
Oh, I thought
might be my mother. My mother, maybe. Actually, my mother-in-law is actually a saint.
Oh,
I thought you were
your
talking
mother,
about Regan
maybe.
Benson.
Yeah, well, we
Honestly.
remember. Oh, yeah, that's the other news.
Yes.
Regan Benson, at the end of her live stream yesterday, got a call from her youngest son. And it looks like the newest baby Benson was going to be born yesterday. So she's a grandma again. And there's a new male Benson to populate the world or pollute the world or whatever. But yes, there's a new baby Benson.
Now, what I want to know is if she's going to take enough time with her grandchild that she's actually late to help Phil out.
Yes, because Phil, the homeless guy she was helping, needed to get his mail by 2:00 today, or else he was going to lose his apartment. That it's big drama.
And but she was all butthurt that she shows up at 2:30, knowing they close at 2.
Yes. Yes.
And upset that they won't help her out after they're closed.
Yeah.
And then she'll go on a 3-hour rant live about how it's all the police fault that he's losing his apartment.
Yes.
Well, get this. Yesterday, she said, "Well, I got a missed call while we're in, and I lost the signal, and it's from my youngest son. For some reason, he never calls me." Well, if Regan was your mom, would you call her all the time either?
No, I would not.
Just saying. Just saying.
No, I wouldn't.
Just saying.
I would be the only kid on the planet without a cell phone, just in case Karen or Regan tried to track him with it.
Oh God, yeah. Can you see Regan's tracking software? Though she's down to an iPhone now. For some reason, her Android is gone, and she has her old iPhone back.
Okay.
So
she dropped the Android in the toilet.
Maybe, because I stopped watching for a couple of weeks there. What's that, Rose?
Considering her bladder problems, I wouldn't doubt it.
Flop, fizz.
I wouldn't be surprised if her live stream that everything, all of a sudden you heard a splash and some muffled cursing, then it just ends.
Oh, Lord. And the camera comes on and it's looking up through the water.
I know you would go there. I knew you were going there.
The iPhone's water resistant, so it's like the camera.
And the
would
internet
come up.
explodes and the internet explodes because of a Karen, or not Karen, a fucking Regan Benson's
First and foremost,
view of
chat,
her hoo-ha.
well, baby may not be that bad.
Yeah, unless it comes out redheaded with a tail like Reagan did.
Then we may have a problem.
It's just the coming of the Jersey Devil in Colorado. It's what, the seventh son of the seventh son of the seventh son. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know. But we're close to closing time here, folks. So
You gotta go home. You can't stay here.
It's because I just saw the lightning
most
outside. Because apparently
don't have-
someone above me doesn't like the fact that I brought up the toilet and Regan Benson, as the lightning is. Oh God, that's across the street. So
You're right, Hank. I messed that up. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
yes.
Yep. You don't have to go home. You just got to go.
So let's
Oh,
spend
I
our final
know.
moments going around the panel, starting with Rose. Any lines?
Y'all are too harsh. on
Regan
a
Benson.
newborn baby.
Regan Benson. Regan Benson. Regan Benson.
Baby, it may not be that bad. All children are innocent until proven
Until
guilty.
proven
in the court of the
guilty.
mother.
Yes. Yes. So that's your final statement, is that the baby's innocent and that Karen Reed didn't do it?
Never said that about Karen Reed. I also said that let's put it this way. Karen Reed is innocent as the day that she drove the car.
Into her boyfriend.
Yep.
Hank, any last words?
Yes, Jim. Last words or last suggestion for you for the day.
Yes.
When you get your channel up to the point where you can do memberships, the first emoji you have to create is going to be a frying pan for Rose.
Of course. Of course. And then a picture of me with a big lump on my head from the aftermath of getting hit with a frying pan.
That would be a good second emoji.
No,
You
Pope
just do a
Phil,
line of them: frying pan, you bonked; frying pan, you bonked.
well, we should actually see if Teespring will sell a line of frying pans. Can you imagine a Teespring frying pan? You could see through it.
Oh, sure.
No, the appropriate frying pan would be like a 20-pound cast iron skillet.
Well, I was trying to explain that to Rose before you got here. That's what you were going to send her. Was a good 20-pounder.
Uh-huh. So you
I
can
have
get a
back problems.
smackdown on
Little,
Jim
like-
and a work. You can get your smackdown on Jim and a workout at the same time.
And cook bacon. Because bacon's best in cast iron.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon is best in cast iron. It's
Anything
one of
fried,
those
if
things.
you're gonna skillet fry, is best in a cast iron.
Now, Pope, what's your final words as the rain is coming down?
Don't get on that boat, Jim. Don't get on that boat. I promise. Rain will not cover you. I promise.
But it's 2x2, and
Don't
the
get on
cats
the
are
boat.
lining up.
Don't get.
You mean you can only bring 2 of your cats?
No, they've got a whole line. They're pushing the animals out of the way. Oh no, they aren't gonna. No, if it's
Is
me or
Olive
them,
barking
I'm
yet
dead.
Is Olive barking yet to convince him she's a dog instead of a cat?
I don't know, but that was Olive who was attacking me when we were on the phone last night. She had decided that my hand was somehow the target. So if I moved my hand in the slightest, she would jump up and try to bite it. So
Well, your fingers. She
You're
might
not
think your
Miss Cat,
fingers
so you're
resemble
not Miss
Italian
Cat.
sausages.
Oh well, okay. I'll take that. My fingers are giant Italian sausages. And on my final words, as the rain is coming down out there, sorry about the early start, folks. And Gia, I'm sorry it was midday and you didn't like the time. But potty mouths are potty mouths, and we here at Really Cool News are such sweet, innocent people that we never swear. Right, Hank?
Fuck
We
yeah.
never swear. Pope
Fuck
Bill,
yeah.
we never swear, right?
Fucking right.
Rose? Rose is just nodding her head.
Fucking right, Jim. Fucking right, Jim.
Fucking right, Jim. Fucking right.
Fuckity fuck, Tim. Why did you schedule this for 3 o'clock and not 2 o'clock? God bless it.
You bastard. Damn you now.
Now the dog's barking.
Be our guest. Be our
That's the
guest.
neighbor. That's the neighbor's dog.
That's the neighbor's dog? Is that the one who
Yeah.
talks to you in its sleep? You know?
No.
John of the devil. John is dead.
No. It's the paperati that talks to me in my sleep.
Oh, that's right. So
John of
Kill
the
them
devil.
all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Red Rum. Red Rum. Red Rum. Kill them all. Kill them all.
oh Lord. And on that note, we'll see you at 6 o'clock Eastern for sure for our Really Cool Newscast tonight on Facebook, Twitter, and Facebook.
YouTube.
Good afternoon, everybody.
YouTube.